Well, I grew up here in Richmond, and I was an average kid. I was an average student, had average grades. I was an average athlete. So if there's any lesson, it's if I can make it, anybody can. I had an entrepreneurial streak. I always had a business going, and when I was 12 or 13, I went door to door and sold flower seeds for the American Seed Company. When I was 13 or 14, I had a Krispy Kreme donut route. I knew that there would be a lot of people smarter than me, but nobody was going to outwork me. I was a dreamer, and football was a dream. My goal was just to have the nerve to show up for summer football camp my freshman year at Hampton-Sydney, and I did. We lost a game sophomore year. We had missed a field goal, and I said to myself, this is never going to happen again. And it really forced me, convinced me the value of work. And by my senior year, I was MVP of the team and of the league in the state of Virginia, went to 3 NFL tryouts. But I knew by that time I was on a different path. I was a math major in college, so I became very analytically oriented, but I wasn't that way at St. Christopher's. I wasn't in the advanced math classes. In fact, one of my math teachers who I love said to me one day, he said, "Mr. Harris, I believe everybody is good at something. What are you good at?" And I thought, I'm not sure, but it must not be math. And but he pushed me, and I became a math major in college. So after working in Richmond for a couple of years, I went to Harvard Business School. It was the first time I was really on a world stage. Really important learning I had early on in my career was just with the diversity of the talent from all over the world, how much you can learn from other people's ideas. You might think that you have a solution to something, but it's only one solution. There's a lot to like about Wall Street jobs. It's a very intense environment. It's very intellectually vigorous. It's all about finance. It's all fast paced. You have some of the smartest people going there, and I thought, if I can find that same job, those qualities, but in a different realm, that will be perfect. And the middle market was it. And then in 1991, we started Harris Williams. And Harris Williams was another one of those dreams. I remember our first marketing trip. We went to visit the father of someone who we'd worked with. He walked into his conference room where we were and didn't say hello, didn't say anything. He said, "Boys, what have you done?" And we looked at each other and went, "Uh-oh, I hope we know what we've done." We rented our offices. We bought our desk for $10. We shared a computer because we couldn't afford two. It was also the worst M&A market at the time, but in hindsight, it was a perfect place to develop the discipline and the vision of what we wanted to do in this firm. And it was built around quality work, it was built around quality people and quality clients. We didn't have a plan B. This was all we had. And so failing was not an option. But it worked out. Today we have 250 people in 7 offices across the globe and 10 industry groups. But the biggest accomplishment is we have dozens and dozens and dozens of people here who are far more talented than I ever was. The young talent, they're the smartest, most talented layer in our firm. You know, I'm having more fun today than I've ever had. I think one of my goals is here at the firm is to make everybody's, each individual's career better than mine was. And so far it's going pretty well.